Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for Switch is an updated version of Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. I cannot tell anyone what the main differences are between the two games. As someone who has played most of the older Mario Karts, I'm just going to give my opinion on how good Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is. First of all, the start menu is separated into single player, multiplayer, online play, and wireless play. Inside single player is Grand Prix, time trials, versus race, and battle. Now, I'm not really big on those last three options, so I'm mainly going to talk about Grand Prix. There are 5 different modes in Grand Prix, including 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, mirror, and 200cc. After choosing a mode, then you choose a character, type of kart or bike, tires, and hand glider. Most of the Mario World characters are present, but now players can choose from Splatoon and Animal Crossing characters, as well as Link from The Legend of Zelda, or you could choose your own Mii. I'm no expert on what combination of vehicle, tires, and hand glider are best. There are 12 different cups with 4 courses in each cup. Most of the courses are new. There are a couple of updated retro courses from various older Mario Kart games over the years, as well as F-Zero themed courses, Animal Crossing, and Zelda themed courses, and an Excite Bike arena. Were all those courses in the original Mario Kart 8? I'll assume the Animal Crossing and Zelda ones weren't in the original version, as those seem like added characters. But I don't know for sure, as I never had a Wii U. For the most part, the courses are fun. Out of the new courses, my favorites are probably Excite Bike Arena, Mead City, Big Blue, and Hyrule Circuit. Those courses really emphasize being able to race. Plus, I enjoy the theme music for those courses, as well as the environments. I also enjoy the old courses, such as Moo Moo Meadows from Mario Kart Wii, Toad's Turnpike from Mario Kart 64, Donut Plains 3 from the original Mario Kart, as well as Rainbow Road from the same game, which are both a bit wider and more friendly now. Those 4 courses are still fun to play, even if changed slightly. But I have 2 main problems with the others. First of all, there's too much water. Racing is about taking tight turns and picking up speed on the straightaways. Also, some of the new courses are too short, especially with only 3 laps. The only course that is not 3 laps is the Retro Bayview Park, and that's because it's just a tiny repetitive circle. The biggest crime is what they did to the Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road. It used to be this marathon race in the original version. Why ruin a good course? Maybe I'm nitpicking. Most of the courses are standard length, but I really noticed a change in this Rainbow Road. The graphics are lush and detailed. With Mario Kart, the game does not need to look too realistic, especially since it needs to appeal to kids, so it will always have that cartoony feel. But looking at the backgrounds and some of the cool water effects on the course, it's clear they put effort into this. I like the fireworks in Mario Kart Stadium, the use of colors in all the Rainbow Road courses, old and new, and even Bayview Park has a lot going on with the roller coaster and other theme park rides. Just know the graphics are what fans should expect from a Switch Mario Kart. It's the logical progression from the Mario Kart titles and retro consoles, and makes the right balance between nice detail and cool effects, and keeping it lighthearted. Remember, this isn't supposed to be Gran Turismo. How about the driving playability? Overall, it feels like Mario Kart. Players could control the kart or bike with the left stick or directional pad. Assuming auto accelerate is not turned on, the button A is used to accelerate. The top left shoulder button is used to pick up an item and fire. The top right shoulder button is for jumping and drifting. Players can also use the rear camera with the X button, or make the rear brake with the B button. I'm kind of ticked off though on how easy it is to hit the touchscreen, as it triggers the menu in mid-race. Also, sometimes it feels like the game turns on auto accelerate, even though I did not pick that option and never will. Auto accelerate is an embarrassment and shouldn't even be in the game. Otherwise, steering the kart or bike feels like Mario Kart. Pulling off the boost off the turns with drifting is easy enough. Oh yeah, and there are different kinds of boosts. It's better to wait for the purple sparks if possible, but the orange sparks will also give players a slight pop coming out of the turns. Tricks can also be done off jumps by pressing the right shoulder button as the kart or bike goes into the air. When you land, there will be a slight boost after the trick. In a course such as Excite Bike Arena with mini jumps, this kind of boost will be especially useful. Many of the familiar Mario Kart items are there, including the green and red shells, banana peel, mushroom and golden mushroom, star power, Ghost, Lightning, Bullet Bill, and the dreaded Blue Shell. There are also some items less familiar to me, such as the Super Horn. Whenever the Blue Shell comes up, be sure to use the Super Horn to cancel out the attack. It's a very useful defensive item. Expect to pick up better items while trailing, as opposed to mostly shells and banana peels while racing on the lead. That's just how Mario Kart is. How about the music and sound effects? Well, it's Mario Kart. I don't think every course theme is the greatest track ever, but most of them fit the atmosphere pretty well. They remixed the themes for the retro courses, such as in Donut Plains 3, and all of them sound good. If I had to pick a favorite tune in the game, it might be the Excite Bike theme. Now let's discuss the online playability, Nintendo's weakest department. Random online matchmaking in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is what Nintendo followers expect by now. That is not to say it's spectacular. It is what it is. Players can choose from worldwide or regional. It makes no difference as no one can really communicate with each other anyway, except for the pre-made text bubbles that I like to spam before the race. Players can also join online lobbies created by their friends. You just have to add each other on Switch using the antiquated friend code system, and then you can see if your friend is starting up a race. Does the online racing work well for the most part though? It works fine. Players with slow internet should get Mario Kart 8 to work online, as long as the connection is continuous. Let me put it this way. You can get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to work online at McDonald's, and they don't have lightning speed. Once in a while, I do get communication errors though, and get kicked out. That's just how it is with Nintendo. Don't expect them to improve their online infrastructure. As a side note, you can add players you played against online as Switch friends, but you still can't communicate with them, which is frustrating. Does the Nintendo Switch app resolve this? I don't know. I'm not going to download a phone app to fix something that the actual game should include. Maybe I'm being too hard. I'm not even one eager to communicate with people online, but I know it's an important feature that many Mario Kart players will notice is missing. It's no different than Mario Kart Wii in 2008, when you couldn't communicate with any online player either. Nothing has changed. There is also wireless play. I assume that means if a person is close by with their Switch in Mario Kart, we can play against each other in close proximity. That will be a useful feature for anime and gaming cons, assuming we're even allowed to stand near other people these days. There are player stats, amiibo support, MKTV, which is a way to watch replays, and an informational section that gives tutorials, and an option for Nintendo Labo. So the developers took time to give players various kinds of information and different ways to play. They just made sure no one could communicate directly. Sorry, it's just too easy for me to knock Nintendo's online system, as I went through this in the Wii era and I thought they would improve by now. I never bought a Wii U, so I can't speak about the online there. Given how Switch Online is and that it still uses friend codes, I doubt the Wii U was much better. Despite some flaws, it's got a boatload of courses, characters, vehicle customization options, and the usual Nintendo charm. Because of some shortcomings, I'll give Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a final score of 8.5. It's close to a 9, but the small mistakes bother me enough to knock it down.